show you the answers and then discuss it. Why did I dotted line this way? I mean, it's not directly important for bicarbonate reabsorption, but it has an impact on bicarbonate reabsorption by changing the sodium gradient. Any questions about that? Okay, let's do a harder one. We'll talk about altitude sickness. So say you flew to La Paz, Bolivia, 14,000 feet. Low oxygen because of altitude. So your body senses oxygen levels being low. And because there are chemoreceptors for oxygen, it stimulates respiration because of oxygen hunger. But from a CO2 perspective, you're just standing there on the tarmac in La Paz, you're not exercising, and yet from an oxygen perspective, you're doing what you need to do to get more oxygen. But from a CO2 perspective, you're hyperventilating because you're breathing more actively than you need to, just standing or sitting in the airport. So that's hyperventilation from a CO2 perspective. And that can lead to altitude sickness, altitude-dependent hyperventilation. And it's often treated with a drug that inhibits, and I'll be specific now, it inhibits the luminal, the apical form of carbonic anhydrous. It's somewhat selective for the apical, luminal carbonic anhydrous. Okay, so now why would this drug be effective in preventing or minimizing the impact of respiratory, of hyperventilation? Okay, so let me show you my answers. By decreasing the expression of carbonic anhydrase, by inhibiting this reaction, more of the filtered bicarbonate is excreted. So it increases the excretion of bicarbonate. Hyperventilation, excretion of bicarbonate. Is that clear? Hyperventilation, that's respiratory alkalosis. Okay. One of the responses is the kidney the kidney automatically tries to get rid of bicarbonate, and the drug helps it. Increases the clearance of bicarbonate is really just synonymous with increasing the excretion, right? Anything that increases the excretion of bicarbonate is going to increase the clearance of bicarbonate. That's introducing or reminding you of the concept of clearance. What's wrong with this statement? It is making the urine more acidic because, I mean, well, actually, no, it's making the urine more basic. We're excreting more bicarbonate. We're trying to make the body more acidic. So we're making the urine more alkaline. That's wrong. And it's not respiratory acidosis, it's respiratory alkalosis. So that one's got two mistakes in it. And your respiratory ventilation has already been stimulated, but not because of PCO2, because of oxygen, PO2. Any questions about this problem? Okay, we're going to come back to some more of these in just a few minutes. Yeah, we're going to come back to these. Oh, let's see, maybe we're going to do it right now. Yeah, so on the next page of your handout for part 2, underneath the slide that's about potassium, there are some more of these clickers. Let's go ahead and do them now. So let's take another 5 minutes and do these two clickers on slides 9 and 11.